Hi, I'm Shane with etrailer.com. Today you're going to be taking a look at, I'm going to show you how to install the Rhino Rack Batwing roof rack mounted awning on our 2017 Ford Transit T150. Our Batwing is going to provide us with 270 degrees of coverage from the passenger side all the way around to the back. As you can see, we're still going to have total access to this side of our vehicle and for our back doors. The Batwing is going to be designed not only for shade, but to keep you out of the rain. Not only for your construction workers and your tailgaters, but for your campers. Our canvas is going to be constructed of a polyester ripstop material that's going to be resistant against mold and mildew, water, and UV rays. Each leg is going to be retractable. This is to assist if we're on unlevel ground. Now, nice feature is when we're ready to fold our Batwing back up and put it back in the bag, we don't have to retract the legs. We simply fold them up, lock them into place, and we can store them in that position. Another really nice feature is you can actually buy sides for this to give you a full enclosure, and the zippers are already installed. Keep in mind, this canopy is not designed for windy situations. It's designed for shade and for the light rainy conditions. Our poles are going to be a black powder coated anodized aluminum to resist rust and corrosion. Your awning is going to come with 8 guy ropes, orange in color, so they're easy to see at night, 10 stakes to not only hold down your legs, but to secure your guide ropes to the ground. Our Batwing casing, or Batwing cover, is going to be a PVC material, so it's going to hold up in all weather conditions. Very, very durable. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's show you how to get it installed. We're going to start with this bracket here. You're going to need a 10mm socket and a 1/2 inch socket. A plate that looks like this. What we're going to do, depending on which crossbars you have, it's going to depend on which way you have this mounted. We have the Arrow, or the Vortex Arrow crossbars, so we're actually going to be mounting it this way. You're going to take 2 small hex bolts. You're going to put on a lock washer, small flat washer. It's going to go on the bottom, like this. And we're going to thread them right into the plate. And we're going to leave them loose for now, and we're going to go to the center hole. And you're going to have a couple of bolts that look like this. These are going to go on the back. You're going to slide them in like this. Flat washer, nylon lock nut. You'll notice there's 3 holes. We're going to put one in the top hole, one in the bottom hole. Now we're going to take our bracket, we're going to slide it into these slots. Again, we're not going to tighten this down. We're going to slide it down like this. And we're going to take our 1/2 inch socket, and we're not going to tighten these down because we want to be able to adjust them. We're just going to snug them up a little bit. We're going to repeat the same process for the other bracket. And you're going to have a hook that looks like this in your kit. We're going to take these 2 pieces. We're going to have a flat Allen head bolt. We're going to thread those down through and into the bracket. Again, we're just going to loosely install these for now. Now, because this is a passenger side mounted awning, we need to mount our hook on the rear driver's side crossbar. What this is used for, it's a tie down hook, so when we open our Batwing up, we'll have a strap that we hook to this. So we need to remove our strip here. We're going to slide this in. Then I'm going to tighten it into place. Now, before I cut my strips to fit in place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the Batwing. I'm going to open it up to make sure that it's lined up with this and make any adjustment necessary. Now, with an extra set of hands, I'm going to take that plate, slide it right into place. 10mm socket, we'll tighten our bolts down. Then we're a 1/2 inch socket and wrench, we'll tighten down the nuts going to the back of our awning. And you can see I had to move my hook down just a little bit. What was happening was where I had it set up here, when that strap, it was pulling like this and it was actually pulling on the canopy. So I wanted that strap straight coming from the bar itself. So now that I've got it set, I can throw these back in and trim them down how I need to. to open your Batwing, we're going to start by coming here to the back. We're going to fold out this flap. We have another flap here. Then we're going to have a zipper. We're going to take it, fold it over the top. We're going to have a pouch right here. The little bag is going to have your stakes and your guy ropes in it. Pull those out. We're going to fold this over. We're going to take our hook and loop straps. Go ahead and undo them. And we'll let our canopy fall like that. We'll grab our 4 bars, pull them off, and we can start spreading them out. We're going to go ahead and fold down this back leg like this. Then we're going to take our strap, it's got the hook in it, and we're going to hook it onto our tie down right here. Pull our strap, that cinches up our canopy. I'm going to start by extending my legs. To extend them, you just twist. And twist to lock them into place. Then we're going to take our hook and loop strap on our canopy. We're going to go around our pole, just like that. We're going to do that on each leg. Next, we're going to have a couple of ways to secure it. You're going to have a triangle with a loop on it. In your kit, you're going to get an orange rope. It's going to have a black hook on it and a metal hook. Metal hook is going to go here. And then your black hook, if you're staking it in the ground, you run around the stake. We are on a concrete floor. So let's say you're tailgating. You're on a parking lot somewhere. A 5-gallon bucket like this works really well, full of sand. You're going to run your rope around. You're going to take the black hook and you're going to hook it onto the rope. That's what's going to give you your tension. And if you notice how this curves down like this, it acts as a rain gutter to divert the rain down here instead of over the whole canopy. We're going to have one of these in the center of each section. Other ways to tie it down, if you're in grass, not only you stake it with the rope, take 2 stakes in the bottom of each leg. In the foot, it's got pre-drilled holes in it to run 2 stakes through. So I'll show you kind of how it goes through here. You go one that way, and you go one this way, and stake them right into the ground. Now they'll fold our Batwing back up into its bag. First thing we want to do is we want to unhook our strap from our tie down on the top of our vehicle. Then we'll take each one of our legs. We're going to undo the hook and loop strap around our canopy, or around our pole from our canopy. We can just simply fold our legs back up into place. Then we're simply just going to rotate like this. And we just start in order, putting them back into place. Just like that. Another nice feature is that we're going to have magnets right up here on the end of our legs that will help hold it in place. Then to fold it up, we're going to take this point right here in the center. We're just going to simply roll it. Take our hook and loop straps, into our tie downs like that. We'll take our PVC cover, put it over top of our canvas. We'll go ahead and zip it into place. Then we'll take our canvas bag for our stakes and our guy ropes. Go ahead and put them back in our pouch. Zip our canvas the rest of the way. We're going to take this strap, and we'll have one here. Fold this one up, the other one onto it. Take this one, fold across the back. Then our canvas is well protected.